Hello and welcome to Mock Negotiations. It's week 3, Legal Issues and Entrepreneurship with me, Miguel Marquina. Okay, so Mitch and Mike, I will also refer to them as M&M. Mitch and Mike are twins. The brothers have always done everything together since birth. M&M's goals has always been to become entrepreneurs. Mitch is a conservative one. If he had it his way, he would move to Orlando, open a steady business, and live close to his best friend and his mother. Mitch is very logical and likes to take a pragmatic approach to solving problems. Mike, on the other hand, is a right-brained one. He likes to think outside the box and takes calculated risk. Mike believes that by moving to California, they will strike it rich and open up a firm where they will prosper. Mike is applying to NSAD and hopes to get into with a scholarship that has been promised an 80% chance of employment in his field of study. Mike tends to be optimistic and believes that his venture is worth the risk. Principal negotiations. Both Mitch and Mike understand the importance of working together. They agree that two heads are better than one. M&M believe that by combining ideas and tactics, they can come up with a solution that they are both happy with in the end. The beneficial factor they possess is they both know each other pretty well, especially when it comes to each other's strengths and weaknesses. M&M are empathetic towards each other. They are focused on both parties' interests. Adversarial negotiations. M&M know that this type of negotiation could end up becoming adversarial negotiation. There needs to be a bottom line. The bottom line is that architectural firm must be established for profit. They are taking an integrative problem-solving strategy in order to meet this goal. Although they both differ in opinion, an agreement that focuses on the interests must be reached. After running the numbers in objective criteria, the statistics favored Mike's venture over time. This leads us to option 1, Orlando. Orlando is a booming town with visitors all over the globe who come and visit some of the very famous theme parks and attraction centers. What does this mean for the architectural industry? It means there is more of a demand for buildings to be designed and built in order to facilitate tourist and transportation hubs. Mitch's argument, Orlando. Mitch feels that since Orlando possesses the most architectural firms per capita, quantifiable data could easily govern good probabilities and opportunities in the Central Florida region. As it looks, Orlando seems to be the best bet for as far as proximity, less hassle to launch, and less travel expenses. But what does this mean in terms of longevity? Based on Mitch's research, Orlando has a steady architectural demand for architectural services, but the problem is that most firms in Orlando seem to have a conservative approach when it comes to trying new things. Option 2, San Diego. Like Orlando, San Diego is a booming construction town with lots to offer. The architectural industry breaks down in two profitable sectors, the private sector and the public sector. Compared to Orlando, which was profitably most in the public sector, governmental facilities and municipalities. Mike's argument. San Diego offers a profitable margin in the private sector as well as the public sector. So what does this mean? It means that Mike's targeted audience can grow, which with options in private sector as well as public sector. The probability of getting steady customers and establishing brand loyalty will increase. As far as the public sector is concerned, Mike plans on networking his practices and services. Mike is applying for a second-year master's at New School of Architecture and Design in downtown San Diego. If he gets accepted, it could give him an opportunity to branch out and create a beacon in the architectural community. The Riverside boom. There is a new home boom in the private sector of Riverside and San Bernardino Valley, California. Can this affect my region of San Diego, California? I think so. Being that San Diego is 98 miles from the Riverside boom, an hour and a half drive, the Riverside boom is moving in a southeasterly direction, headed towards San Diego. Currently, the demand for new housing is greater than the supply, leaving architects and planners with a daily struggle. The economic forecast is a 4.2 economic growth through 2020. The local labor force is at a growing rate of 3% per year in California. The verdict: Mitch and Mike both knew that bad planning was going to be the main antagonist in the venture. M&M reached an integrative negotiation where the incentive was expanded and the solution met the demands for both parties. Thank you very much.